Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back at Mt Broughton Golf Course today, as this is the only course around me that doesn't have magpies swooping me about 10 times around. I really can't wait till nesting season's over. We start off with a 310 meter dogleg right, and I take a hybrid, as if I take driver I can drive it through the fairway. I don't know what to say after that shot. I haven't hit something like that for a long time. I think it's been probably 12 months. I did find my ball in the heavy rough, but I opted just to tee up again and play my third shot. And like a lot of the time in golf, I don't know why I just didn't do that the first time. I hit a cracking drive straight down the fairway. Now playing my fourth shot, I have 107 meters left up the hill. I strike this one nicely, but I was short. It was the wrong club. I should have played pitching wedge. I leave myself with a long 53-foot putt, going a little bit right to left. I get a good pace on this one, but just hit it too far right. Now 5 foot to go to save double bogey. Terrible putt where I didn't commit to it. Not a great start with a triple bogey. Now onto the par 3 second, measuring in at 145 meters. With a bit of wind coming into me, I try and play a soft 7-iron. And I just try and guide it down there too much, and it slices off to the right rough. I was in heavy rough here, and the ball was sitting down. I'm just trying to get this one somewhere on the green. Here we have another about 50-foot putt. And I hit a shocker. I just didn't hit it. I leave another one short, which leaves me about 5 foot for double bogey. 5 over through 2. This is my worst start in a while. Now onto a short dogleg left par 5. I go with a hybrid to be safe. Another shot where I almost missed the ball. What is happening today? Then I hit a great second shot exactly where I was aiming. The ball did go straight into GUR, so I took it back a couple of meters and took the free drop. The pin is hiding behind the tree covering the left side of the green. I take a 7-iron and try and go over it. I hit a really nice shot, and it goes a few meters left of my target, but we end up in a hazard. We'll take another drop. That's 2 drops on a very scoreable par 5. Here we have about 16 foot to go, and I didn't see much in it. I thought it was pretty straight. And I think if I would have hit it hard enough, it would have been straight in the hole. Our second triple bogey in 3 holes. It just keeps getting worse. This time with about 148 to the pin, I opt to hit a hard 8-iron instead of a soft 7-iron. And it works out, we're on the dance floor. It's our first green in regulation today. I notice about 10 magpies in the surrounding trees, hence why I'm looking around for them right now. If you didn't notice from the last video, I'm a wimp when it comes to magpies. And I leave another putt short. Never up, never in. And of course, we have a 3 putt to keep the parlous round alive. You can tell I'm loving life and golf at this point. I now take the driver out of the bag for the first time today. Hopefully this can set us straight. It went straight for about 20 meters before hooking hard left. I couldn't find my ball, so we take another drop. With 160 to go and the ball sitting down in the rough, I take a 7-iron. I probably should have taken a 6-iron. The ball went into the bunker in front of me, which as you can see is filled with water, so it was a free drop. I have about 35 meters here and take a lob wedge. I hit a decent shot, but it just runs a little too far. I leave myself with about a 15-foot downhill putt. Which I thought broke right to left, but it didn't really move. And that pretty much sums up my day at the moment. You can tell I'm pretty impressed. The par 3-6 measures in at 179 metres. It has a hazard on the right, but it really shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue, but when you shank it like that, it's an issue. I think I'm averaging about a lost ball a hole at the moment. Anyway, I play a 6-iron again, and we put it on the green this time. We leave ourselves with about a 35-foot putt, breaking right to left, with the wind also coming across right to left. And I finally drain one for bogey. Golf is hard. We move on to the 7th hole, a relatively straight 450 metre par 5, and we opt to take the driver off the tee. Nice to hit one of the few good shots I've hit today and split the fairway. With a downhill shot of about 217 metres, I get the hybrid out and I try and go for the green. I hit a nice shot, but just turn it over a little bit too much, and we're about pin high, but we're off the green. And have left ourselves with a bit of a tricky third. And we hit it through the other side of the green. We take the putter from just off the green. Being a downhill putt, I want to be pretty careful not to send it too far past. And I do the opposite and leave it way short. Can we get our first par of the day? Nope. The par 4 8th is the hardest hole on the course, coming in at 396 metres. And I hit another slice with the driver. Luckily though, it just stopped a couple of feet short of the really long grass. With 165 metres to go and the ball sitting up quite nicely, I take a 7-iron. I hit it nicely, but it starts left and just doesn't come back enough. Another free drop from the GUR bunker. And to be honest here, I didn't make good contact, but I got a good result. I had about 8 foot left and it looks pretty straight to me. I burn the left edge and the par still eludes us. The last hole of the day is a 482 metre par 5. I take a hybrid off the tee, as the further you hit it, the more the fairway narrows. And I end up getting a nice shot away. At about 180 metres from this spot, there is a small creek running across the fairway, so I take a 7-iron just to hope to come up short. I make clean contact and it just goes a little more left than I would have liked. But luckily I am still just short of the hazard and I have 115 metres to go. I take a pitching wedge. And I catch it real clean and send it about 30 metres past the pin. I don't have too much green to work with here, so I take a lob wedge. And although it's rare today, I hit a great shot. And it leaves me with an opportunity to get my first par of the day. That's another one where I just didn't give it enough. And we tap in for bogey, and we have a parlous round. So although I have improved dramatically in the last couple of months, that is my worst round in a long time. I know that I can't just expect my scores to get lower and lower, and I am going to have some bad scores in there as well. But I do feel like there is something missing in my swing, so I'm going to book in a lesson straight away. And hopefully we'll be back on track in our next round. Thank you for those that have made it this far, and if you haven't already, if you could leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.